As communication and information travels faster and faster, the world seems to get smaller and smaller. As a result, this changes how the world communicates, especially with today's obsession with social media. Before social media, we were extremely limited in our ways to interacting with others and also to the people that we knew in person. There were things other generations had to deal with that millennials did not have to, like your boyfriend's parent answering the phone when you call him, also waiting for a letter in the mail, or waiting a week to get your pictures developed. The internet and social media has drastically changed the way people all over the world interact and communicate. One of the biggest changes in the way that we interact due to social media and networks is the number of people that we interact with. Because of social media networks, we are now able to interact with thousands of people all over the world. This is why we see people with a lot of friends on Facebook or thousands of Twitter followers. Without social media, that would be totally impossible. Social media networks allows us the opportunity to share opinions with a far wider audience. Another big change that has occurred is that there is now no filter in the way that we speak. In the past, unless you spoke to people directly, you had no way to get your message across regardless of your freedom of speech. Now, we can use social media to get our messages out to thousands or even millions of people. Social media has also changed the way that we interact, mainly the way that we have lost some of social skills. Some people are completely incapable of carrying on a normal conversation or interacting with other people in person because of the dependency on social media. Social networks are becoming one of the dominant ways we communicate. Snapchat or Instagram, for example. People are more obsessed in checking their phones every 2 minutes instead of engaging a meaningful conversation with their child or even spouse. It can also be argued that social networks have affected our communication by the way we converse and in our writing techniques. The social web has changed the greeting words in a complete crucial ways. The first one is that writing is more summarized. When Twitter and its 140 characters limit were introduced, most of us questioned how we could get anything meaningful in across 25 to 30 words. As we have adapted to Twitter and to other social media, we have realized that the 140 character limit have actually pushed us to get the core of what we're conveying. However, this has allowed us shorter sentences or even paragraphs and made way for neglected correct grammar use. Also, abbreviations are more prevalent. People who communicate via social media or text message aren't necessarily spelling things incorrectly. They are speaking in a completely new language entirely. There is not a right or wrong way to communicate and or adapt to social language into our lives. However, we're all becoming engulfed in this new world of communication due to technology. And if we haven't done so already, we will be forced to learn this new form of language, especially if you're a parent or a teen.